Out of the two sources given us today in class, I had source B, which talked about the religious leaders and the conflict with the immigration. So the first thing I noticed on the website was the Center for Immigration Studies, so I just want to learn more about who they are and what they stand for. So I'm just going to scroll down until I find the Wikipedia page so I can just get a general idea of who they are and what they stand for. The Wikipedia page states it was created in 1985 as an anti-immigration organization. Reports have been published that the CIS fact-checks all their work. They defend Trump's idea on the immigration policy, so they are very biased in keeping the refugees out rather than in America. So the next thing I noticed on the website was the author of the article, Nyla Rush. Just to get a quick idea of who she is. It says here she is a senior researcher at the Center of Immigration Studies, so she is clearly experienced in reporting and researching on this topic. She has a PhD in Migration Studies, a Master's in Sociology, and a BA in Sociology from the American University of Beirut. So clearly she's very educated on the topic of refugees, so she understands what she's talking about. Going back to the website, I noticed a few different things. The first thing I noticed was how others could comment their own ideas and thoughts to the article. I wouldn't consider this reliable in using it for school information because I don't know who these people are or their professions, so I don't know where they stand on this topic, and I don't have the time to go and look up every person's name who commented and see if I could consider them reliable or not. The article isn't very long, so there isn't much information talked about in the article. There's a lot of side links presented on this article, and a lot of them are just about popular events that are happening today around the world. None of the topics really relate to what the CIS stands for or what they're even mentioning in this article at all. Looking at the article, I noticed statistics were presented. They do not state where they received their information from, which I feel like is very important when you're talking about such a major topic. And it looks like it's in survey form, so the author never states where these people are geographically located or like what their professions are, how they stand in this topic. I also noticed how she references a Stephen Camarota. He is a director for the Center for Immigration Studies. She quotes him on the topic of religious leaders and immigrants from a decade ago. I don't consider this reliable because so much has changed in the past 10 years that she's stated it. I wouldn't consider this source reliable at all because, for one, there's not much information talked about from just the title of it, and she doesn't really state where she gets her information from or where she gets her ideas from.